Birikentina. Siyempre, dito sa Office of the Editors, may isa pang editor dito, si Miss G. Trilliana from Malaya.
Hi, Andrea. Hi, Isha.
Hello po.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hi. I just want to ask whether you felt anxiety on or off stage, and how do you deal with that? And how is your support system? How are you? Sorry, maraming questions. How do you deal with bashing and yung mga ganun? Sige, first question. Please reply.
Yes. Before concert po, kasi di ba meron po mga rehearsal po bago yung mismong concert. Doon po talaga ako nape-pressure kung na-memorize ko na ba yung kinakanta, tama ba yung tono ko, may nakalimutan po ba ako. Doon po. Tapos pagdating naman na po ng mismong concert, parang doon na po nawawala yung mga kaba namin. Tapos when it comes to support system, lagi po ko ite-text ng mom ko na, kaya mo yan, saglit lang yan, matatapos din yan, tapos next na po. So yun po.
I experienced bashing po when I was very young pa lang. Nung 12 pa lang po ako. Because when I joined a competition, wait lang, na-mental block ako. Nasa na yun? Competition, nanalo po kasi ako. So, everyone was so agitated na parang, ba't siya nanalo? Like, ang dami pang deserving na artist nun. So, I felt bad for the other, like, yung mga co-artists ko nun na sumali ng competition. Kasi nga, for me, like, mas deserve nila. But, when I replayed my performance nun, it felt like, parang deserve ko rin naman. So, ayun.
Sorry, Isha.
It's okay.
Andrea. Nabalikan niyo tuloy and you became emotional. I'm sorry. So, how do you deal with it? How is your support system? How does your family help you deal with these feelings?
When it comes to support systems po, it's very strong kasi yung friends ko, ang dami pong nag-support sa akin nung time ng competition na yun eh. So, it wasn't hard to feel okay. And kilala po kasi nila ako as very jolly.
If you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. It's okay. Let's skip to lang.
Okay, disclaimer po kasi meron po akong dalaw. So,
Okay. Hormones. Okay. Okay. We understand. Ito na lang. Where do you derive your strength and your inspiration?
Ako po, inspiration ko po, mommy ko po. Yun lang po talaga, mommy ko, and syempre yung family ko po.
Isha?
Strength. Of course, family, God, and mga random TikToks na napapanood ko. Kasi mga pag Gen Z po kasi, like, mag-scroll ka lang sa TikTok, masaya ka na. Di ba? Ganun. Ay, sorry talaga, like.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Thank you, Miss G. Ay, editor's note, wala na. Sorry. Ay, ito siyempre from Malaya. Siyempre yung inquirer, nag-ihi-ihian muna, di ba? So, pupunta muna tayo sa Glitz. MJ De Leon has a question.
Hello, Isha. Good afternoon. Kasi sinabi mo kasi kanina na parang we're not really mainstream. Yeah, yan yung phrase mo, exact phrase mo, di ba? Pero we are in the time kasi na medyo ang bilis nang mag-take over. Like for example, maging viral lang sa TikTok yung song mo, hit na siya, right? Like mga Cup of Joe, mga multo, mga gano'n. So, but for you, how do you define mainstream. In this age?
When you're in the mainstream po kasi, it means people can easily easily recognize you from something you did sa media. it's either like, kahit may sinabi ka lang, or may ginawa ka lang na nakakatawa, it's either negative or positive. And may malaki po siyang impact kasi nga, viral. And everyone will talk. So, ayun po yung pag nasa mainstream ka na. But for me po kasi, I don't see myself in the mainstream yet because wala pa po akong hit song talaga. And I didn't focus on promoting my songs sa mga notable, mga big platforms like TikTok and Facebook now.
May nakikita ka na bang route for you to be mainstream according to your definition of mainstream?
It's about marketing and strategy po talaga eh. So, hindi pa po kasi ako nag-focus doon because my original plan was I'm not gonna focus on my singing career talaga. I was going to focus on production and helping other artists. But songwriting and singing grew into me, and it felt like it was the right time to showcase and share my talent to others because na-realize ko na, ay, ang dami ko rin palang natutulungan na tao but because of my songs. Ayun po.
Ayan, thank you. It's okay. Thank you. Next question ko for Andrea. Kasi kanina, grabe talaga yung similarity with City, right? Ilang years ka nang parang kina-compare, or hindi naman kina-compare, parang nililiken kay... Tama ba yung word ko? Basta yeah, that's it.
Recently lang po. Kasi sumali din po ako sa isang contest po and then nanalo din po ako. Yun po yung Asia's Best Singing Competition. Season 3 po ako. And then si Isha po actually season 2. Tapos recently lang po ako nag-bossa nova. Kasi dati po nagbibirit-birit din po ako, ballad. Tapos kinanta ko po yung Para Sa Akin. Tapos ang dami po nagsabi na bagay sa yung song, kaboses mo si City, may similarities daw po kami. So doon na po nag-start.
Yeah, okay. Yung comment kasi ng iba dyan is like, for you to be like, popular, you have to fill your own space in the music industry. Do you think being likened to City is right now an advantage or a disadvantage for you?
Para sa akin po, advantage po yun. Kasi actually pag inaano ko nga po yung name ko, Andrea Gutierrez sa internet, meron na po lumalabas na Bossa Nova Princess. So parang advantage din po sa akin yun.
Ayan. Thank you.
Po.
Galing mo mag-English, no? What's her name again? Of course, we'll have the one and the only, the fixing diva, Romel Gonzalez from PEP.
Yes, hello. Gandang hapon. Among questions ko, ay tanong na yung iba eh. Sa inyong dalawa, Isha and Andrea.
Yes po.
Maiba naman ako, and to lighten up the mood para ka nang umiyak, Isha. Aside from singing, meron din ba kayong inkling na mag-try sa acting in front of the camera like TV or movie? And if so, sinong gusto niyong maging leading man for the very first time?
Ako po, feeling ko po gusto ko po muna mag-focus sa singing po. Pero kung mabibigyan po ako ng chance, ang crush ko po kasi sa actor si Joshua Garcia po. So, if ever man po, siya po yung gusto ko po maka-leading man po.
Isha, ikaw?
Acting experience po. I have acting experience po.
Saan?
Sa mga audition, nag-auditions po ako sa Going Bulilit dati. Tapos, pero hindi ko po natuloy because my dad wanted me to focus sa studies ko. And, ayun, nag-try po ako mag-audition sa mga small movies, but I also didn't push through because of my studies. And if I wanted to collab with someone na main guy, hindi ko pa po naiisip yun. Maybe, hindi ko pa kasi alam eh. Sige, bukas na lang.
Or sino yung crush mo na
crush?
kilala sa showbiz?
Wala po kasi ako.
Kasi mami niya,
Crush lang, mami!
Crush? Sino? Ay, si ano po, hindi bata. Ano ba yan? Ba't puro bata na lang ako? Si Marlo Mortel. Kasi ano po yung I Love You Since 1892. If you guys know that po. I grew up reading books na Wattpad books. So, in love po ako kay Marlo Mortel noon because of his character as Juanito. Ayun lang.
So, na-disappoint ka nun?
Hindi naman po, kasi gwapo rin naman po yung new new actor, so I'm okay with that. But naging controversy nga po yun, no? Because yung I Love You Since 1892 fans, they felt betrayed about it. So, pero...
Ikaw ba, did you feel betrayed?
Betrayed?
Oo, doon sa nangyari ha?
Hindi po eh, because... Sige, hindi po. Ang haba po kasi na explanation ko kung bakit. Baka maging essay na siya ngayon.
And for my last question sa inyong dalawa, kasi nung araw, yung mga singers, kahit mga artista, iba ang proseso ng pagsikat, medyo mabagal, matagal, mahirap. Ngayon, with the onset of high technology, online, whatever, mabilis na. Especially, tulad yung dalawa, hindi kayo masyadong mahirapan, if ever. Comment nyo doon.
I think it's best to utilize if ever we really want to be viral or like have a hit song. Madali lang po talaga eh. I know na madali lang po talaga siya. But it takes time. It takes a lot of time and a lot of creative juices for me. Kasi yung process ko po ng pag-write ng songs, mahirap na ngayon kasi I have a lot of priorities sa school rin. Yeah.
Ako po, for me, advantage po yung nakakapag-concert na po agad kami kahit baguhan po kami. So, wala po. Parang gagawin po namin yung best namin through social media, through talent. So, yun po.
Ayun, thank you. Last lang, trivia lang, Andrea. Schoolmate ko ang mami mo noon sa Laguna. Siya sa Commerce Department, ako sa Psychology Department.
Well, enjoy po yung
Thank
mommy
you.
ko.
Dahil schoolmate ka, mami paying plus 1,000 ha. Oh, ukingin ko sa'yo yung mama yun. Kahiyaan na to, narinig nila lahat to. Of course, we have the ihihian. Okay. Jessica Evangelista from Philippine Daily Inquirer.
Hello.
Hello po.
Hi.
Hello again.
Ayun, nabanggit kasi kanina, parang di ba naging emotional ka talking about the mental health and all that. Kayong dalawa, since di ba usually we get strength from the people na ka-same age natin. So, paano yung working dynamics nyo and yung personal friendship nyo with each other?
Ay, super close na kami ni Ate. Parang siya po yung ano ko eh, ate from...
Yes. Actually, wala po akong kapatid. So, parang si Isha na po yung bunso ko. So,
Yes.
lagi po kami nagtatel ng secrets, lagi po kami open. So,
Yes.
ano ba?
Tapos ano po, mahilig po kami kumain.
Yes.
Pero ano na po kasi kami ngayon, restricted.
Diet na.
Ayun, yung tapos nabanggit mo rin kanina, Isha yung advocacy mo for the youth. So, aside from your music, paano mo nire-reach out yung mga kabataan sa paraan na yun?
I invite W Copa and my friends na P-pop group rin po, na bata, like teen P-pop groups, na mag-join sa amin sa concert. So, this concert, you'll also get to meet them. Yung mga in-invite po naming artist na bata. And I also joined a program for the youth. Kabataang may magagawa. We also give something to them. Yeah.
Last na kay Andrea. Si Isha kasi very specific siya sa parang kung ano yung advocacy niya and yung talagang mga gustong gawin niya. How about you naman?
Ako, as of now, wala pa po akong advocacy. Pero, lagi ko naman po sinasabi sa mga kagaya namin baguhan po na kung gusto niyo po yung yung, kunyari, singing po, gusto po nila sa singing, pagpatuloy lang po nila yun.
Yun lang, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you
po, Ms. Jessica. Any other questions?
Saya mo, no? Of course, we have Isa Iglesias from Manila Times. Here also.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello po.
Gusto ko lang malaman if there's one song that will define your life right now, ano yung song yung dalawa na maybe yung kung ano yung pinagdadaanan nyo?
Duet song po.
Duet song po.
Kahit hindi duet song.
Count on me.
Count on me.
Yes po, about friendship po.
But yung individual, ano yung song na nagde-define sa inyo as a person?
Ako talaga invincible po, hindi po magbabago yan. Every interview po na nagtatanong sa akin about what song, what song defines you? Invincible po talaga kasi it talks about, it sings about your growth, your resilience through the ups and downs of life, and even though you've gone through it, you can still get back up, you know.
Ako naman po, hindi ko po maisip yung title ng song, pero ngayon po kasi sobrang happy po ako. So may madedefine man pong song, basta happy po ako ngayon. Yes, happy. Yan po.
And yeah, sa sobrang dami ng mga artists ngayon, including up-and-coming singers, what do you think yung difference nyo from them and what you want to be known for sa industry apart from the genres that you wanted to put sa music out there?
What differentiates me to other artists is I love helping other artists too. Through production po talaga, as I've always said. And yung advocacy ko po, yun po talaga yun eh. It really captures the essence of what's my purpose sa industry na to. Yun.
Parang same din po with Isha. I love helping others. Parang kung meron po ma-differentiate, parang wala naman po. Kung may talent po, may talent. Kung wala man po, it's okay. Kasi madami naman pong pupuntahan din po. And lagi naman po may goal.
And you've worked with veteran artists, singers, songwriters. Ano yung lesson na parang pinaka nag-stuck sa inyo na hanggang ngayon pinangahawakan nyo and you also wanted to impart to other artists as well?
Be true to yourself. Yun lang po yun. Because sometimes we tend to forget. Parang conform to other things na sa tingin natin magva-viral tayo. When we kind of lose our morality because of it. So, ayun. And yung principles as a person. Kaya, I just want them to tap into their childishness or innocence habang bata pa sila. Since yung advocacy ko nga po, yung youth, I don't want them to be in the wrong path. And that's my way of, guiding them through my songs na rin. Kaya yung pag narinig niyo po yung mga songs ko, it's about family, Father's Day song, Mother's Day song, friendship song, and school, for school. Ayun. It's so youthful in a way.
Ako naman po, hindi ko po makakalimutan na sinabi ni Tito Ray and ni Tito Marco season po sa akin na kung saan po ako masaya, ipagpatuloy ko as long as wala po ako matatapakan na tao. Yun po.
Okay, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Miss Isa. Siyempre, bago si John Bueno, si Nadine muna. Nadine James Miguel, a.k.a. Nadine Lustre. Sorry.
Hi po.
Hello po. Back na back naman yung
Sweet girl. For Isha and Ande, since magkaiba yung genre nyo, paano nyo make sure
Sobrang
na
iba.
magkakaroon kayo ng parang alignment dun sa concert?
Yes po. Actually, direct. Hindi na
Ano nga ba?
Alignment?
Okay, para i-pag-mix sila together, para mag-blend dun sa concert. Kasi magkaiba yung
Surprise. Surprise. Alam mo, kahit magkaiba yung genre nila, meron namang onting similarities din when it comes to yung quality of their voice. Halos pareho lang naman din. Isang genre lang nagkakaiba, pero may mga songs sila na gusto rin nila parehas, and gusto rin naman namin, ako gusto ko rin, gusto rin ni Direk, and napagkasunduan naman namin. And dun namin lalaroin yung arrangement na yon na mag-fit talaga sa kanilang parehas. So talagang carefully planned talaga yung mga songs na swak talaga sa boses nila. So meron din, medyo surprise muna for now.
Okay, for Isha and Ande, ano yung, may first time pa kayong gagawin dito? Like, na
First
hindi
time.
usual na ginagawa?
Ako po, first time ko,
Sayaw.
sasayaw po.
Kasi lagi
ko
ko
sasayaw.
pinapasayaw si ate. So, sumayaw ka na. Ganun. Sa akin po, syempre pasabog po tayo for today. Yan, yun po. Puro pasabog po ang aming concert.
Abangan po, miss.
Okay, thank you and good
Thank
luck.
you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Nadine. John Bueno from Cumacao.
Hi,
Hello
ladies
po.
and
Hello
sir.
po.
Well, actually, natanong na rin yung tanong ko, but I'm gonna ask you about your guests, perhaps. Can you tell us if you had a hand on choosing them, and tell me about them as well, siguro.
Siyempre po, unahin na po namin si Tito Ray Valera.
Mhm.
Kasi close na din po kami. Ang dami na po namin nakasama si Tito Ray.
Yeah. And tribute po talaga.
Tribute din po namin kay Tito Ray. Kaya happy din po kami na pumayag po siya na makasama po sa concert namin. And then,
When it comes to the special guests and front acts, yung front acts po, I actually, that one teen P-pop group called Divine, yes, I actually made a song for them, written and produced. So they're also gonna showcase that sa concert namin. And they're also gonna perform something very, very special. And for the others po na front acts din, they're also my friends, Aster,
Okay.
yes, and Maurice, the W Copa singer, na bata pa lang po siya, 11 years old. And for other guests, like
si Nathan.
yes,
Randall.
Nathan Randall and
Si Akila Packing po.
and Grace Shell, he's on.
And then happy din po kami kasi yung magiging banda po namin, The Boxers po. And syempre with
okay.
Direk.
So, there are two notable musical directors po talaga. Then they collabed in this concert. Yes.
So, let me ask you this question. Kasi parang ang nakikita ko sa why you're doing this concert is because you're stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
Merong sinabi din si Lea Salonga just recently. She doesn't wish something for herself, but she hopes na she's not the last Asian American or Filipino to become part of Broadway or the international scene. Do you see yourself in her shoes someday? May ganun bang challenge sa inyo na to become international as well?
Siguro libre naman po mangarap, no? Pero sometimes po, nakikita po, sometimes hindi rin po. It depends po. Pero Miss Lea Salonga, iba naman na po siya, yung level niya sa amin. So parang hindi po namin mako-compare.
Sure.
Okay. Kasi ganito na yung parang Lea Salonga didn't like those roles as in kinuha lang siya from the Philippines. She really auditioned for the role. Ibig sabihin, she also stepped out of her comfort zone. Can you tell us, would you be willing to do that as well?
It's a matter of opportunity. Yes. And if it were given to us, that opportunity, of course we will gladly take it.
Alright. Yun lang man.
But
Thank you.
it's too good to be true eh. I don't wanna give my hopes.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll have the last 3 people to ask questions, and then they'll do 1 song each, so original songs. We'll have a question from Ronnie Vivar. Ito, ano pa to ha? Another trivia, pero walang plus 1,000. Ano? Ano to? Song hits era pa lang. Back in the 80s,